Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this week's video is going to be a battle of the Coach backpacks. While I'm typically not a backpack type kind of wearing girl, I will say with an exception, Coach definitely wins my heart when it comes to their backpack purses. The versatility, like being able to convert the backpack into a shoulder bag, a crossbody, you name it. I mean, the different styles are just endless with Coach's, like their backpacks, you guys. You'll just have to find out for yourself. But of course, you already know before I can officially start this week's video, I just have to take the time to thank everyone. Thank you a million times. Thank you. Thank you for the likes, the comments, you coming back for more. It is so greatly appreciated. But other than that, though, let's just go ahead and dive into this week's video of a battle of the Coach backpacks. Okay, so there are actually 3 Coach backpacks that I do want to show you. 2 are actually Coach retail and 1 is Coach outlet. So I do want to start with the Coach retail backpacks. So starting off, we have the Coach Riya Denim backpack. Absolutely love this bag simply because of the denim signature C's. I think this is considered like jacquard. So Coach is like jacquard signature C's. Stunning. Stunning. Like a quick 360. The gold hardware. The top handle, which I think is just such a very nice classic touch to the bag. It honestly makes the bag, to me, in my opinion. Love this bag, love this bag, love this bag. Now, getting into the details of the bag. Like I said, we've got like the gold hardware. We have this front pocket right here, because I've actually talked about really all of the bags that I'm going to show you guys. But for those of you that may be watching on my channel or this video for the first time, which obviously, of course, you are watching this video for the first time, it was just published. But for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome, hi, all the things. I have actually shown the 3 bags that I am going to be showing in this week's video from previous videos before, but you're kind of getting like all 3 in one instead of you going back and watching all of those videos individually. But moving right along, this is what I mean by being long-winded. We do have, obviously, the gold hardware, this single front pocket in the front. And then, of course, we have our larger compartment right here. Now, I will say with this bag, it is a little tricky to get open. You kind of have to pull at it a little bit. And then we open it up. It's pretty spacious on the inside. And we do have this back pocket. And that's pretty much it. Now, for the fun part of this bag. So, originally, this was a backpack purse. But Sable, having the itch for a DIY project last year, decided to cut the back of the straps off. So obviously you can see where these little like keyholes are. That's where the straps once upon a time were. So yeah, I decided to cut them off. And to me, I just think the bag looks so much better being like this. So technically it's not really a backpack anymore per se. I made it into a handbag. But yeah, you guys, I love this bag just because of this denim print. This denim print, it definitely mimics the Denim Coach Laurel bag, that collection that dropped out earlier, dropped out. Yeah, dropped out. Does that sound right? Released. Let's just say released. Released earlier this year. I love it. Now, of course, the denim shades, they aren't really the same, even though we're not even supposed to be talking about the Laurel, but I just kind of wanted to do a quick comparison. If I had to say, looking at the camera, this denim looks a little bit lighter than this denim. But anyways, you guys, not that that even matters. So for those of you that do not know, I do love Coach simply because of the versatility. versatility is always going to win it for me. And what I mean by that is just the ways that you can style the bag. Being able to style it from a top handle to a shoulder bag to a crossbody to, of course, the backpack, because that's what these all were backpacks, or are, I should say, backpacks, with the exception of this one. So what I did was I basically took the strap. This strap actually came with my Denim Coach Laurel shoulder bag earlier this year when I purchased it. And then we can simply make it into like a shoulder bag. So we've got top handle at the top and then the strap, down here at the bottom. That kind of doesn't look right, you guys. Hang on, let me readjust the strap. Okay, that's much better. So yeah, so we have a top handle up here at the top, and then we have our long shoulder strap. And like I said, you can easily wear it as a purse. And I like it more so as a purse too. But yes, I love my Riya Coach Denim backpack converted into a shoulder bag. Love that. Now, I will say, unfortunately, this bag is no longer in stock. I did purchase this last year. Coach, they had it actually in two different shades. It seems like there was a lighter shade and then this shade, but I was definitely more drawn to this shade. And then also, too, I remember last year Coach featured this bag. It was on Amazon, their Amazon Coach storefront, and then also two other sales department stores like Macy's, Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, Belk, known here in the South. They also had this bag, but I absolutely love that bag, you guys. But moving right along, another favorite bag of mine is none other than the Coach Quilted Tabby backpack. I definitely love this backpack just because it is giving the look of Chanel, but Chanel for a very, very, very more affordable price for us handbag consumers. So I love this bag. I'm pretty sure you've probably seen this bag a million times by now. It released last year. There are several different colors. Obviously, Sable. Sable loves black. She loves a good black backpack. Once again, simply for the versatility, black can be dressed up or down. It can also be worn year long. And I do think they have this bag in denim. They've got like the denim print of this bag. Well, not even a print, but just the color denim. If you've seen the Coach Quilted Tabby 26 denim, it's that same denim material. So they have the denim version. They also had like a black denim version too. They have a fuchsia pink color. I think they even had chalk. And then they also had, was it tan or honey? I don't think it was tan. It may have been honey, the color honey. It was like a brownish color. But yes, you get what I'm saying, you guys. Definitely love this bag. I carry it all the time. I know a lot of people have had quality issues with Coach's Tabby collection, their Quilted Tabby, let me correct myself. Coach's Quilted Tabby collection. I know some people have said that they've had like quality issues. I will say I have had quality issues in the past. Let's understand that in the past, because there are previous videos where I talked about my Coach Quilted Tabby 26 when I originally purchased it back in March. I think it was more so a manufacturing issue, but needless to say, what I'm getting at, I've had this bag well over a year now, and I have not had any quality issues at all with this bag. I mean, it looks like it is brand new. Like I literally just unboxed it. But no, I have had this bag well over a year. No scrapes, no scratches, no peeling of the leather, because I know with this being quilted Napa leather, it is very, 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 very sensitive. But yes, you guys, I mean, it looks like a brand new bag, and I have had this one since last year. So yes, I love this bag. I have carried this bag everywhere. I know last year when my family and we went on our vacation to the beach, carried it with me the whole entire time. And when I tell you I was swinging this bag back and forth, no scratches, none at all, none. And I've had this bag for a year, you guys. So definitely try this one out. Um, I'm impressed. I love it. I love that they have different colors. I wish they would come out with this bag in a red color. Oh my gosh, that would be so beautiful. Now, when I say red, because I know Coach definitely has several different shades of reds, I'm talking about this kind of red right here. The red Coach Laurel shoulder bag. I literally almost drew a blank, you guys. This type of red is what I would love to see this bag in, or either this type of red. Coach definitely has some really good red like hues, but I know they did have, if I'm not mistaken, it was like at one point in time, Coach had the Quilted Tabby 26 and like a ruby red, and it was just too dark for me. I just prefer not to have a dark red, more so as like a brighter like red like that. But yes, you guys. So quickly just show you, we've got the two front pockets right here. Okay, you guys. So, okay, everyone. So we are back. You're probably wondering why I just abruptly just kind of like paused uh, with me creating the video. The reason why I did that was because we received Amber alerts like on our phone, or at least here in the state of Alabama. I'm not sure how it works in other states. So I'm hoping and praying that everything works out in the situation of that Amber alert emergency. But moving right along, I do want to quickly just show you the Coach Quilted Tabby backpack. So we've got the front pocket, two of them. And then, of course, we have our main compartment in the front. Super, super spacious. So, yes, while this is a backpack, it can definitely be worn as a backpack, you know, with the straps on the back like this. I do typically wear this bag as a shoulder bag. And of course, in this situation, several people showed like how they shortened the straps of the bag to make it into like a shoulder bag or even like a top handle bag. I simply just gathered both of the straps together and put like a little hair tie like around them. There are so many different ways as to how you can shorten the straps on the bag. I don't want to show you simply because it's just going to take up more time of the video, and the video is already going to probably end up being a little bit longer than what I had anticipated. But yes, you guys. So once again, versatility. You can wear it like that. Obviously, you can adjust the straps to wear it even longer as a shoulder bag. You can wear it as a crossbody, all sorts of ways. I love my Coach Quilted Tabby backpack. Okay, so the last bag. I actually showed this last week. It is the Coach Hadley backpack, and this is Coach Outlet. Love this backpack. There are just simply not enough reviews on this backpack, and I don't know why. I will say though, from what I've done as far as like research, I was trying to see if like the nearest Coach outlet had this backpack like in stock. And I've noticed a lot of these outlets don't even have them in stock, or at least here in Alabama. because I know the nearest outlet to me is actually in Leeds, Alabama. It's like right outside of Birmingham. They do not have this backpack in stock, which is kind of weird to me because it's like, it's weird that it's advertised as Coach Outlet, and yet you can't even find it in the Coach Outlet store. You have to order it online. But nonetheless, you guys, absolutely love this bag. I'm not going to go into detail because, like I mentioned before, I did show this bag last week. It is stunning. There are several colors: black, chalk, dark stone, which is like a brownish color. I think dark teal. I know it's a teal color. It reminds you of like hunter green, like a dark hunter green color. And they have the Coach signature print where it's like a combination color scheme of black and brown with the C's. Stunning bag, you guys. It can definitely, be converted from a backpack to a shoulder bag to a crossbody. And I know last week I showed you, like I said, just go check that video out from last week. You can easily get a strap. And by the way, I should mention, well, I think I mentioned to you about the Laurel shoulder bag, the strap that I use from the Laurel shoulder bag to make it to where, you can wear it as a shoulder bag. And I pretty much did the same thing with this one. I took the strap from off of my long Rowan satchel bag, and then I just basically attached it to here to where it's now, a purse. And then also, too, just showing you really, really well. This probably actually won't be quick, you guys, because the next thing I'm going to show you is, hold on, these straps. I just keep dropping them. Okay, so these are the straps that came with the Coach Hadley backpack. So you can easily put them on the bag. And I love that Coach made it super, super easy to be able to take the straps off and put the straps on. And all you would simply do is just put this strap into here. So let me just try to quickly do this, even though, like I said, this isn't going to be a really quick process, but I just want to show you. So we have one of the straps in. The straps, they come with the bag, obviously. And then, oh, my bad, you guys. Literally was going for the strap that I just took off of the bag, not even realizing. It's been a long day, you guys. Not even realizing I had already attached the other strap to make it into a backpack on the bag. So let's just go ahead and put this one on here. Okay. So we now have both straps. So there it is as a backpack. Super, super cute. Love it. To give you a quick tour, we have these two front pockets. And then I know you can't see that, you guys, but like I said, I made a video about this bag last week. And then we have our main compartment right here. Super, super spacious. So much can fit in there. We've got a back zipper pocket, and then we even have a side pocket right there. But yes, you guys, I absolutely love this Coach Hadley backpack. Pebbled leather is definitely a win for me. I just wish that Coach would come out with like more colors, a pink color, a red color, maybe even orange, yellow. So, I mean, it is still summer. But yes, you guys, I do want to just show you all three bags again. All three. Coach Riya 21, Coach Quilted Tabby, both retail. And then last but not least, the Coach Hadley backpack, which is Coach Outlet. So once again, Coach does a wonderful job when it comes to their backpacks. I absolutely love their backpacks. I've mentioned this numerous times before. I'm not a backpack type kind of wearing girl, but Coach definitely wins, and they have my heart when it comes to their backpacks simply because of the versatility. I know I sound like a broken record, but I am trying to just let you guys know Coach and their backpacks are definitely just, what am I trying to say? I feel like they don't get the recognition that they deserve. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like they don't get the recognition that they deserve because so many people are so hung up on the shoulder bags. And I love a good Coach shoulder bag, hence the background. I mean, I've got a lot of Coach backpacks, a lot of Coach bags. But I feel like their backpacks are definitely slept on. Like, they just don't get the praise and recognition that they deserve. So, if you're definitely on the fence of trying out like a backpack from Coach, I definitely think that you should try one out. Maybe try one out on the outlet side. I mean, that was a beautiful Coach Hadley backpack. Stunning. Try, outlet, and then maybe, graduate over to the retail side. But yes, Coach Outlet wins my heart simply because of the versatility. I like being able to turn the backpack into a shoulder bag, a crossbody, a top handle, you name it. So that is actually going to be a wrap for this week's video. Unfortunately, the only there's two. The two backpacks that are still currently in stock are the Coach Hadley backpack and then also the Coach Quilted Tabby backpack. You already know I'm going to have you hooked up. I will have the information listed and linked below in my description box if you are interested in purchasing. And none other than that, though, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Bye.